Hello, everybody, and welcome to a fun standard video here on the channel. Today I'm doing the It Beats Me, I Build It challenge. I saw a streamer doing this once when a set first came out, and it looked like a lot of fun. And since I don't really play standard, it's basically like the set is first coming out for me, and I don't really consume standard content. So this is going to be a fun way for me to explore the standard meta, figure out what's good, which cards seem good, and basically the premise is that I'm starting off with a base deck, deck number 1. And then I'm going to be playing best of 1 standard. Every time a deck beats me, I'm going to go back into the deck builder, build my approximation of what I think that deck was, and then take that into the queues. And hopefully through that process, I can iterate, hone my approach, and figure out what the good decks in standard are, starting off from scratch. It should be a lot of fun. If you do enjoy it, remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. So, deck number 1 today. The deck that I felt most capable of building was just a straightforward mono red deck. I'm not trying to break the meta or anything. I'm just trying to get a baseline deck that maybe seems okay and maybe at least provides some sort of litmus test capable of getting wins. I jammed a ton of 1-drops in here. Fireblade Charger, Kumano Faces Kakazan, Rapid Battery, Simian Sling, and Voldarean Epicure as my 1-drop creatures. And then I have Play with Fire, Royal Eruption, and Moonrager Slash as some burn. I've got a Reckless Stormseeker and Bloodthirsty Adversary to help close out games. 18 lands, basic, and then 4 Den of the Bugbear. So should be a pretty nice stock list to start with. I don't know how good that deck is, but I guess we'll find out, because if it beats me, I'm going to build it. So let's jump into some standard queues. We'll see how far we can cruise through in the ranked queues of standard. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It said invalid deck. I wonder why. I made sure to filter it by standard stuff. And yeah, should be a pretty cool time. I'm gonna do some yeah. I think it could be a fun video type. So I'm excited to see how it does and how fun I have making it. Because maybe I'll do this type of thing in the future, or do multiple installments. Because I don't think I'll come to the best deck conclusion right off the bat. Good to know that Arena is on my side there. Okay. Thank you for taking so long to load. It really does help me out and makes everything easy. Okay, so we're on the draw, but we have what I can only assume is a reasonable hand for this deck. Oh my gosh. What settings can I change to make this easier? Okay, it looks like it's figuring stuff out. I could just play these two. I could play like this, equip it or something. They might have removal up. I kind of want to play these two, and then next turn I play this, equip the Simian Sling to it. I guess I should attack first. Play out all my creatures. Okay, let's see what we're working with here. We've got a nice start, but they could have a sweeper or something. I don't really know what they're doing. They're playing mono black, maybe? Or maybe they just haven't found their second color yet. And they're mana screwed, so it looks like our deck might be able to get a win. What settings can I change? Graphics. Let's just change this setting. It'll lower everything's resolution slightly, but hopefully it fixes any lags, which is my biggest concern right now. I mean, I can always up it if it doesn't seem like that was a problem. Ah, flunk. Still hitting pretty hard. Okay, they're playing blue-black control. Blue-black rogues. Okay. Send him in. And then this can attack next turn. And eventually this will start being able to do stuff if they like mill me by attacking with this. Doesn't look like lowering the resolution did anything. Fire it up. Looks like we're going to get the win. Clearly built a strong deck right off the bat. Obviously, the challenge is a lot more fun if I lose games because then I'm building a new deck. I attack all, they block there, and they take lethal, I believe. That means they'll have to trade with my Den of the Bugbear. Wow, thanks, Lady Lavinius, for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Normally I play drafts here on the channel, but today I'm not really feeling drafts, so I'm trying a fun little change of pace. I'm playing standard, and every time a deck beats me, I'm going to build the deck to the best of my abilities. And considering I don't know all that much about standard, it should be a nice little vibe. Okay, so they trade, and then I get to play my Simian Sling, and they're at 2, so I have 10 burn spells in the deck that can kill them. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. My name's Nikolai. I make a lot of draft videos, draft content. Oh my gosh, a gain land? Oh, this isn't ranked. No wonder. I tried to play standard ranked, but I guess it was not successful. We're getting a nice warm-up match in, I guess. That shows how much standard I play. I don't have the ranked queue all loaded up. That was unfortunate. Oh my gosh, it counts rogues. I can't believe it. Okay. So, play this guy. Attach. Attach. I think they're dead. Got him. Okay, let's join standard properly this time. Jeez Louise. Okay. I need to spend slightly more time figuring out which queue to join. I never know if it's Arena just being slow or if it's my computer. It's so hard to tell sometimes. Like waiting for server, probably something on Arena's end, I'd have to imagine. Because I have good internet and stuff. Let's see. Okay. That was an unranked game. I need to level up out of bronze, get that street cred. I've been a mythic standard player before. Okay. Standard play. Best of 1. Why does it say it's invalid? Best of 1 standard ranked. I joined the right queue, I think. Oh, click the bronze symbol. Why did they make it so hard? Why did they update that thing? It used to be so easy. It used to be like the easiest thing in the world to just join a ranked game, and now it's like this new like what's it called? Something blade, I think. Like option blade or something. Ooh, this is a fine hand. The new option blade is just horrific. I don't understand. Why did they change it? It was working so well before. Arena never used to be slow or laggy for me. It just used to just work, and now it never does. It's always so slow. Oh, also this is direct burn. Man, maybe I just built a great deck. Mono red I thought would just be a simple deck. Maybe I'd win a game and then I'd lose. But I guess since I'm playing unranked, nobody here, nobody else here can figure out how to join the standard queue either. I'm just gonna play this. Get off to a great start. Hit him. Get him. This is just perfect. Quality content. Tries to play the It Beats Me, I Build It challenge, which I basically made up the name for, and then I managed to win all of my games and can't figure out how to play in ranked. Why would they change that? It's so silly. Why? The humanity. Man, my opponent's just like gonna concede. Maybe I should have just built an intentionally bad deck. But it's more fun if like they actually have to work to beat me. I might just have to do an episode 2 where I... They could have a counter spell, like a counter unless they pay 1 situation. They could also just have nothing. Yeah, let's go. Yes! They weren't ready for that furious mono red action in unranked. Okay, I'm gonna have to get this right this time. 3rd time's the charm. Okay. The first time I wasn't even aware it wasn't ranked until halfway through the game. That time I was like, I made a conscious effort to join the ranked game and I just failed. Oh my gosh. This is nutso. It's just insane. Okay. The real challenge isn't building a quality standard deck. It is figuring out how to join ranked in the first place. Okay. I hit play. I hit this. Why would that be a separate button? What's this? Standard Brawl. Okay. And why does it say invalid decks? That doesn't make any sense. The deck was clearly valid. I've just played with it twice. I'm so confused. Okay, now we're in ranked. This is where our real opponents will start to shine through. I'm ready. I've been training for this moment. Okay, we're gonna keep this. Maybe Mono Red's just a really good best of 1 deck. What's this? The kicker spell was in Zendikar Rising. Royal Eruption? Zendikar Rising's a legal set. This card's from Zendikar Rising. Play this card first so it gets the counter. Oh, I'm in a mirror match. And they're playing... Ooh, potentially black-red. Ooh, interesting, intriguing. Come at me, Brohim. I'm ready. I'm not ready for this kind of power. Oh, playing a little bit of Grixis action. Oh my gosh, the Omen Keel. Was not expecting that. Buff up this bad boy. Get him! Man, Rabbit Battery and the Omen Keel. I don't know how the rabbit battery fits into that plan. And also a Grixis mana base. Oh my gosh. I hope I beat this deck just so I don't have to build it, because I don't understand how it does. How it functions. Hmm. I think I might let this flip. Let it flip so that I can start giving +2/+0 and trample. %100% more afraid of the Graveyard Trespasser. Also, Play with Fire coming in clutch here. Get to kill both. Seems worth. Ooh, or I could kill it with the trigger and then zap the rabbit battery. Question is, 4 damage is a lot. So will the Play with Fire account for more than 4 damage over its run here? I don't think so. Like, I've got him at a virtual 10 there. Oh, I see what you're doing. Maybe was supposed to buff up the Stormseeker, but I feel like Stormseeker is going to do good work, given my stuff haste. Oh, please let me beat this deck. I don't know if I can build this. It's so difficult. Okay, I think I can save my bloodthirsty adversary. I've got kind of a good combo set up. All my creatures are pretty scary. Nice. Good work. And I have the Den of the Bugbear. Looks like we're going to be able to get the victory here. We're in good shape. They just kind of have a random assortment of cards over there. Oh, if they don't play anything, I get to flip my Reckless Stormseeker. Huge. I have lethal here. I should have played the Bloodthirsty Adversary. I was mostly thinking of using it to flash back a burn spell, but I can just attack it. Okay. Luckily this has trample. Which means blocking it did nothing, really. I think they're dead. Maybe they're not dead. Maybe they're at 1. Yeah, that was bad. They should be dead. If I had played this and attacked, I would have killed them. That's why you have to stay flexible. You have to be willing to change your mentality. They just have so many random rare lands. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Just gonna kill that. Avoid any trouble. I could have burned face, but I think this thing's gonna stop him. Yep. Nice. So far, it looks like we might have to do another episode of It Beats Me, I Build It, in order to actually build a deck. 3 games in. Don't want to make this video too long. But I like the concept of it. I really do. I think it's a fun concept. I'm playing best of ones for the odds of playing the maximum number of decks as quickly as possible. And yeah, it's a fun little challenge, I think. Especially because I don't play a ton of standard. More fun to experiment, explore, and it would be fun to know how, like, all the good decks in standard. It's like a fun thing to know. Nice. Standard ranked. I'm there. I'm there. I'm in it. We're doing it. Success. I could even do It Beats Me, I Build It for Historic and Alchemy as well. So Alchemy's a little bit more settled as a format, though it does get shaken up, I imagine, by Alchemy updates. Boom! Nice hand. Moonraker Slash, not doing much, but it does work well with this. That was one of the reasons I included it, was so I had more burn spells to flashback. Rabbit Battery. It's Wabbit season. Rabbit Battery is such a good card. Oh my gosh. The gain land. Could be white-black life gain. I could be in trouble. Just get these going as fast as I can. The Wabbits are coming. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Duck season. Wabbit season. No. Duck season. Fire. No, I said it wrong. It's like they've got the like shotgun that Elmer Fudd's holding. He goes, Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. No, but why am I impersonating Elmer Fudd instead of Daffy Duck? Rabbit season. That's my best Daffy. Duck season. Fire. They are foretelling a card. Probably I have to imagine it's a like Doomscar or something. Man, these cards are terrible. They're playing life gain, so much life gain. I kind of want to equip the rabbit batteries to protect them from a Doomscar. Like if I go Fireblade Charger. No, okay, thank goodness I didn't misclick there. Like I could technically get through 1 more point of damage. No, why would he move places? Oh my gosh. I needed to be more careful. Jeez Louise, I could lose because of that. I wanted to put this thing on this guy, obviously, so he has more power. IBM, IBI. That's a good abbreviation. How to enter a ranked match. Yep, it was that. And I'm going to do slightly less damage because of this. Oh my gosh. Literally stopping me from having lethal right now. Because it deals damage equal to its power. Oh my gosh. No, the 2/2 has haste. No! I'm gonna lose now! And I'm gonna have to build white-black foretell mid-range with cram session. No! I'll never get back to a good deck that way. Oh my gosh. No! I had them. Arena juked me. It wasn't my fault. There was nothing I could do. Why? I'm so sad. The Fireblade Charger was on my far right, and then I just tried to equip another thing to it. Got them anyway. Let's go! We did it! Oh, that's a perfect card to have on top. Another burn spell. Oh, yeah. It beats me, I build it is off to a great start. The whole concept of the show is that I'm probably going to lose a lot, but you know. I'll just cruise my way through the bronze ladder. No, don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Oh my gosh, this is too good. This is just perfect. I think I was, the only thing I knew about Standard was I think I saw one thing where Reed Duke said that Mono Red was a deck, and so I was like, okay, I'll just build my own version of Mono Red. It won't be perfectly optimal, but I'm sure I'll play against Mono Red, and it maybe beats me and I try to incorporate elements. Like, I'm sure there's a deck that has Goldspan Dragon in it. Or I assume there is a deck that has Goldspan in it. This is the splash art of Goldspan Dragon. But yeah, so far, it beats me. I build it is off to a great start. I'm just undefeated. Took me three games to figure out how to join a ranked queue. Okay. Off to a fantastic start here. Whew. Wow, what a great hand. You'll love to see it. Okay, well, we've drawn both copies of Moonranger Slash, so maybe we'll lose this game and have to build whatever deck they're up to. It's got Kabira Takedown in it. Oh my gosh, it's a mono white deck. I'm going to take that guy out before he gets out of control. Ah! No! Not the mace! Anything but the mace! Why are they attacking me? Do they really think they can race me? Huh. Also, why did I play something... Why do I suck, essentially? Why did I play my Den of the Bugbear that I had in my hand last turn? Clearly, I'm next level. I could have this rabbit battery in play. Oh, no! The apparition! So good. Oh my gosh, do they think they can stabilize if they mace? Like they draw a land, they play mace? Oh my gosh. Things are heating up. Oh my gosh, that's their line, eh? So I can make this 2-1. They go block, block, take 2. I'm very close to killing them. If I'd gotten the rabbit battery into play, they probably would be dead already. Or I can equip this to there. They double block, take 2. Let's go. I do have these 2 lands that can help out. Okay, I think I'm just gonna burn face. I have 2 1/1s. This costs 1 mana. No, it has lifelink! Why? The humanity. Not playing that rabbit, not playing my lands in the right order is literally costing me the game. As is right and just. Hopefully they equip. I knew this was coming. Yes! My blunder did not cost me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was thinking this could be a fun series. I'm like, oh man, it beats me. I build it in every format, in Brawl, in Standard, in Historic, in Alchemy. And then the first time I try to do it, I just win every single game. I'm too low rank. Why? Oh my gosh. Gosh, this is insane. Still using deck number 1. Gosh. I'm running 22 lands. 18 basics, 4 dens. That's like based on my experience a decent number. This hand is not very good. It's very marginal, in fact. I'm on the draw, too. I could keep this or mull this. I could go like 5-blade charger, royal eruption to them, and then have this on 5, but I think I'm gonna mulligan. It just doesn't seem quite good enough. Okay, this is much better, I think. I'm going to ditch the royal eruption. I don't need the burn until later. I'm gonna go Kumano into the adversary. I could have also ditched the Simian Sling. I think Royal Eruption is definitely a card that has merit to ditching it. Ah, the companion with which spirit is known. 'Tis thine spirited companion. I'm just gonna play a 2-mana 3/3. Don't mind me. And I'll play this guy, and then all my guys will have haste. White-green, eh? Yep, wishing I had saved my burn spell now. Crow vampires, eh? This is not a vampire. If this were a royal eruption, I would be feeling very confident right about now. Unfortunately, it is not. Catilda is looking pretty brutal against me. Pro vampires. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a hefty life total swing. Ow. think getting the Bugbear out is nice because it gives me something to do next turn. They're going to hit me for 1 billion. Catilda's insane against me. Ah! The animation scares me. Flying and Vigilance. Oh, they don't have enough enchantments yet. Well. My mulligan decision was costly. Put it that way. I'm attacking for 14. Catilda just makes it irrelevant. Wow, that's incredible. Well done, opponent. We know a decent amount of the cards in their deck, too. They got this Michiko card, they got Hallowed Haunting, Generous Visitor, and Spirited Companion, and then Plains. Well, we will go to the drawing board with what we know about their deck. And finally, ooh, Paladin class, another card that we get to know about. And It Beats Me I Build It is really getting underway. You'll love to see it. Okay, nice. Well, we're going to build their deck up, and I will see you folks in the deck tech for that. Okie doke. So deck 1 was defeated by, presumably, a deck that looks similar-ish to this one. We saw a few of the cards that were in the deck, and so I built up a version that has some of the, like all the cards that we saw in some number. So we see a couple Catildas, a couple Hallowed Hauntings, and then a whole lot of cards to fill it out. We see the Generous Visitor Paladin class, and then some cards that suit well with that. So like Wedding Announcement, it's an enchantment that makes creatures that go well with the Paladin class. It's got the Michiko's Reign of Truth, the Spirited Companion, Yukai Naturalist, a couple of interaction spells that are enchantments, and then a Ranger class as another enchantment. So we're going to see how this one does, and then of course a mana base. 24 lands, a little bit higher on the mana count because there are some more mana sinks and stuff like that. Pretty cool though. Maybe I'll play one game with this deck and then end this episode of Beat It, I Play It, or It Beats Me, if it beats me, I build it. And then whichever deck is the next one will be the Kickstarter for the second episode, because I think this is a fun series idea, and maybe I can get all the way to Mythic doing it or something like that. It's a fun little challenge. And yeah, I've been thinking of, I like thinking of content ideas and then enacting them and seeing how it does. Okay. We've got a second deck now. It's pretty nice. We're cruising. Nice hand here. A little bit heavy on lands, but we have plenty of ways to spend them with these two classes. Gonna start by playing this, I think. Generous Visitor, Ranger class, and then whatever we can find. Ooh, that was a great draw. That was such a good draw. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now we can just spam our entire hand. Next turn we can play Ranger class and upgrade it. Holy heck. Ooh, that's good, that's good. Okay, they're playing 3 colors. Maybe a life gain strategy. I think we're going to start loading up the Naturalist. They have lifelink. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do this still. Boom, and they concede instantly. You know, that was a quick game, so I will do another one for the episode. I'm going to have to figure out an optimal length for the episode, probably around an hour, maybe a little bit less. And I can just do like little installments of it. I think it would be a fun series to do, though. Eventually see like how much of standard we take down just with this innovation. Like maybe like at the end of the format before rotation, I like look at the like top meta decks and see how close my builds of them are. That could be really fun. It's an interesting kind of idea because for me it's a lot of fun to make. And I'm sure some viewers will find it very entertaining. But if you're like a diehard standard fan, I wonder how entertaining it is to watch someone play with their like the decks that they built and see how those kind of line up. I guess it is kind of what could be a cool source of like new ideas because I'm going to be kind of going in my own perspective, trying stuff out, seeing what seems to be working and beating me. But I don't know. It's an interesting idea. I'm really excited about it. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's fun, and that's really one of the most important things. If you're making a video and you're not having fun with it, it's pretty easy to tell. It's pretty easy. But I'm definitely enjoying this. Even figuring out how to join the ranked queue was a real level up moment for me. Made me very happy. Okay, we're playing the Ugin mirror match. We have to show that we are the supreme Ugin. Okay, this is a fine hand. Yeah, it should be able to get the job done. They're mulliganing to 5. Oh no, they're mulliganing to 6. Okay. If it beats me, I build it. Oh, okay, perfect. That's a good card to draw. Never mind. I'm still going to play this first so I can get Ranger class down, get a creature into play. And then get Wedding Announcement, and then play Paladin class right away. And upgrade it. So, they're playing a Snow Duel, but not a Snow Basic. That is maybe the weirdest combination of possible cards. Why would you play a Snow Duel over a Gainland if you're not going to play a Snow Basic? I guess it is bronze. But I guess, in the spirit of it beats me, I build it. Do I have to like build my deck that way? Interesting. Why not use a Snow Basic? I think I'm allowed to make that change probably. Because I'm really confused. Okay, so we'll play this and get the Wedding Announcement going. They're on a different level. They understand mana bases in a way that few of us can comprehend. Okay, so they got Soul Transfer, Blood Chief's Thirst, Fading Hope. Oh, that could be the reason, yep.
Consider yourself fortunate our motives align.
So if they make a token, then I can use this for the 2-mana mode. Oh, yes. Perfect. Play this. Exile their token. Play this. Put a counter on this guy. Take out Sorin and go at them so I can draw a card from Wedding Announcement. I think drawing a card will be better than a random 1/1. Yeah, get through my deck. In Limited, oftentimes getting the 1/1's a little bit better sometimes. You don't have to pay for it and all that jazz. They have Shigeki with 6 mana, so they can get back 2 things. Ah, Kaito Shizuki. I see. Their deck still makes very little sense to me.
Our eyes are everywhere.
So this is going to give all my guys +1/+1. This is going to give all my guys +1/+1. And I think I'm going to just activate my 2 Sagas this turn. Keep the Catilda. Actually, Catilda's really good if I need a vampire killer. +1/+1 for each. To 4/4 right now. Spirits and enchantments. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to activate this thing. Paladin class. I also want to get this Catilda into play next turn. This has got to be good. Draws me another card. All my guys are 4/4s. And I have like 2 sagas in play. This could be a pretty good one for me. Okay, that's why they have them. Because they can fetch those up. Which one are they going to get rid of? Probably one of my anthems, I imagine. What? They think they can beat both of my anthems? I am shocked. Legitimately shocked that they think they can beat all of my creatures being 4/4s.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Sure. So if I play the Generous Visitor, can I buff up all my guys to enough power? I think so. No, I can make them all 5/5s. I don't think they have a sweeper in their deck. Oh, this isn't an enchantment. This is pro vampire, so their vampire can't block it. Man, the paladin class actually doing pretty nice work. Not gonna lie, I thought this was an enchantment. They do have a sweeper in their deck, but luckily I have Catilda. Waltzing Catilda, waltzing Catilda, you come a waltzing Catilda with me. And they say that that butcher shop has been haunted ever since. You come a waltzing Catilda with me. That's a play on Waltzing Matilda, for those who do not know that song. Though I imagine most people probably got that reference. Okay. Get him! Great work, Wolf. Man, I guess double buffing the Wolf was a genius play. Nice, I don't have to build that deck. Thank goodness I don't have to put a random basic swamp. Ugh. Huge. Let's go. Well, that is going to do it for this episode of It Beats Me, I Build It. What did we learn today? Well, first of all, I learned how to join a ranked queue on Arena, so that's huge. I mean, I also learned how to make sure that my deck is a standard deck instead of an alchemy deck, because they make that randomly opaque as well. And also, Mono Red performed pretty well. We got a bunch of wins with Mono Red, and then this enchantments deck seems very interesting. I'm not sure if I built it exactly the way the other person did, but I think Ranger class is a nice addition, because there are a lot of creatures in the deck. And there are also a lot of enchantments. So the Naturalist performed well. Those are both cards that I didn't see my opponents play against me, but that I added in. Let's just go to the decks, and specifically the final one, because this is the deck that I'll kick it off with next time I make an episode of It Beats Me, I Build It. And yeah, I mean, I am cruising through bronze. hilarious amount of hate on the bronze deck builds. I'm not hating on folks. I mean, if you're in bronze, you're not really expected to know how to build a deck. At least, I mean, a lot, unless you just don't play a lot like me, in which case, I mean, I have more experience. But yeah, seems like a solid little deck. There's a little bit lacking on interaction, so maybe these sorts of cards I could run more copies of. But I was really happy with this Ranger class. Wedding Announcement did pretty well. I like Wedding Announcement and Paladin class, 2 ways to buff creatures, and then a lot of ways to maybe go wide, make Spirited Companion better. Let's just look at the exact creature count. There's 30 enchantments, 14 creatures. So maybe Ranger class isn't as good, but it's an enchantment that makes a creature, which is nice. But thank goodness. I mean, it is true, Adronius. Thank goodness they don't have to build a deck with a random swamp in it. And maybe the deck just has no snow payoffs, so it didn't really matter. But yikes, for sure. Not really building sideboards at the moment, just kind of going best of one, cruising through. If you did make it all the way to the end of this video and you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, to let me know you made it all the way to the end, leave hashtag joining ranked is the biggest challenge. That's a bit of a long hashtag. Hashtag why is it so hard to join a ranked queue? That's also a long hashtag. You could just leave hashtag deck number 2. Hashtag no random swamp. Yeah, we managed to avoid that horrible fate. But yeah, so leave that one of those hashtags or your own hashtag to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. If you'd like to support my content, you can do so via Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. You can join the NicolaiBolas community Discord server, linked in the description down below. You can find the Patreon linked in the description down below. You can find my articles, my NicolaiBolas Twitter, and all sorts of stuff linked in the description down below, like the fun stuff like that. That's going to do it for this one, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.